actually works, and it's really important for people to understand how it works, because this will explain a lot about the regulatory status and how it's actually causing sickness in humans. Okay. So glyphosate primarily kills weeds by targeting what's called the shikimate pathway. This is a pathway that plants use to make certain aromatic essential amino acids. It specifically inhibits an enzyme called EPSPS. Now, when it inhibits that enzyme, it prevents the production of tyrosine, tryptophan, and phenylalanine. These 3 amino acids are essential for the growth and survival of the plant. So without those amino acids being produced in the plant will wither and die. So that's a primary mechanism for how glyphosate is actually killing these weeds. Regulators and scientists initially assumed that glyphosate would not pose much harm to humans because we don't have the shikimate pathway. So they're like, oh, it doesn't even affect you because you don't have that metabolic pathway. But the microbes in our gut have that pathway, and they rely on that pathway to thrive. So what we now know is over half of the core species that are in the human gastrointestinal tract, they contain a variant of that EPSPS enzyme that is potentially sensitive to glyphosate. Okay, this is published in a study. Sensitive to glyphosate, meaning glyphosate is a patented antibiotic, so it already can kill microbes in your gastrointestinal tract, and it targets this specific enzyme, and over half of the core species in our guts are sensitive to it. Okay, recipe for a disaster. We have lots of studies now showing that it can lead to microbial imbalance and create dysbiosis and increase intestinal permeability. Okay, liver disease is well documented. Reproductive issues, kidney disease, mood disorders, sleep problems. And these are all working through the shikimate pathway. Okay. Neurodegenerative diseases. It's now associated, glyphosate exposure is now associated with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and other neurological conditions like ALS, Huntington's disease, MS, you name it. And again, these are in part through the shikimate pathway, but also because it can degrade the blood-brain barrier. It's water soluble, so it can circulate through the body. It can cross into the blood-brain barrier and pose both direct and indirect harm to the brain. It actually can kill nerves. It can cause loss of myelin sheath, which is wrapped around the nerves and is responsible for maintaining and regenerating neurons. These are all critical aspects of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer, the loss of the myelin sheath, the loss of the neurons, right? Glyphosate is now linked to all of these.